Many of us spend a lot of time at work, which means we spend a lot of time with people who are not our family, coworkers. I've been around long enough to hear absolute horror stories about people and their coworkers. Tensions in office settings, disagreements among retail colleagues. Doesn't much matter whether it's manual labor, sales work, or office work. Relationships with coworkers can either be great or they can make life miserable. Hello, I'm Stuart Baskin, pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Tyler, Texas, and this is your daily devotional for Wednesday, November 23rd, 2022. If you remember from the last couple of days, I'm highlighting things this week, things and people that I'm thankful for as we celebrate Thanksgiving. Today I want to speak briefly about the people I work with. If you work or you have worked in the past, chances are very good that you work closely with other people, some or many of whom you didn't have a hand in choosing. You also know how much time you spend with these people and that your life can be better or worse depending on the quality of the people with whom you work. We often spend as many of our waking hours, if not more, with these people than we do with our own families. Or even if we don't spend more time with them, coworkers still occupy a very great percentage of our time and attention. Ideally, one can hope that the people with whom we work can make life pleasurable and not a nightmare. I happen to work alongside some very fine people who enrich my life immeasurably, and I'm thankful for them. Now, like a lot of you, I have worked with dozens and dozens of people, maybe even hundreds in my life, and I would be less than honest if I said every work relationship I've had made my life better. I've had my fair share of stinkers in my life, though I dare say many of them would say the same thing about me. Sometimes it's not because there's anything wrong either with them or with me, only that our personalities did not mesh very well. But on the whole, I have been exceedingly lucky in my life to have worked with some great people, and I am fortunate now to have great people in my work life. We know each other very well, warts and all. In a small office like ours, you can't hide your faults for very long. You can only hope that your strengths outweigh your faults and the people around you generally turn a graciously blind eye to your faults. That's how it is for me. Lord knows I have plenty of faults. I am frequently forgetful. I have a bad habit of overcommitting and then not being able to follow through on everything I've taken on. I'm not detail-oriented, so plenty of important details fall between the cracks, leaving my coworkers and me to scramble at the last minute to pull things together, and I know you've seen that happen. And messy. Just ask Lynn, who painstakingly cleaned up my office one summer while I was on vacation, and now my office looks about the same as it did before she put her hand to all that hard work. And yet, she only occasionally chides me with a knowing smile. I hear stories from people whose work lives are a living nightmare because of difficult people. It is stories like these that remind me to be thankful for my coworkers. Every night when I offer a blessing before our meal, I conclude with this line: make us truly grateful for all the good things we have and all the good people in our lives. Sometimes it is easy to take the good things for granted and focus on the things in life that could be better. I'm a firm believer that being grateful makes our lives better and more tolerable, especially when it comes to our work colleagues. Let me leave you with one of the shortest of the Psalms, one that nicely summarizes the pleasantness of having good coworkers. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. It is like the precious oil on the head, running down upon the beard, on the beard of Aaron, running down over the collar of his robes. It is like the dew of Hermon, which falls on the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord ordained his blessing, life forevermore. So today, I am grateful for my coworkers. They make my life better every day. Tomorrow, gratitude for family. But for now, May God continue to bless you and keep you in all that you do this day and in all the days ahead.